My sister screamed at me. "Where is my Halloween costume?" She was going through my room, throwing clothes everywhere. "I don't have it, Jamie, I swear." But she didn't even care she had already destroyed my room. She just looked at me with that angry look in her eyes because she was late to the costume party her crush was going to. She stomped down the hallway towards our dad's room, but that's when Dad's voice came from the bathroom. "It's not in there, Jamie." She froze in the hallway, and I peeked out to see her slowly turn toward the bathroom door where Dad was brushing his teeth. "What do you mean it's not in there? Where the F did you put it?" "It's gone, Jamie," Dad said simply, still brushing like this was a normal conversation. "No daughter of mine is going out dressed like that, especially at 15. My eyes went wide as he said that. Jamie's face turned this terrifying shade of purple I'd only seen once before, when she'd put her fist through her bedroom wall last month. She instantly started screaming, "You're ruining my life!" But Dad just kept brushing his teeth like he couldn't hear her having a complete mental breakdown 3 feet away. "You can wear something appropriate or stay home, your choice," he said through the door. But he had no idea what Jamie was capable of when she got like this. She kicked the wall hard enough to leave a dent, screaming about how everyone at school would laugh at her, how he was destroying her social life, how he was the worst father anyone could ask for, but he didn't say anything. Then suddenly, she went quiet and just turned away from the bathroom door. She turned around and walked towards the kitchen, and I watched as she started looking for something. The sound of drawers slamming open and closed echoed through the house, metal clanging against metal, and my brain couldn't process what she could possibly need from the kitchen during one of her meltdowns. But when Jamie walked back past me in the hallway back towards the bathroom, I saw it. In her left hand was a huge kitchen knife, and she was walking straight back to the bathroom with it. "Jamie, what are you doing?" But she didn't even look at me, just reached for the bathroom door handle, and when she found it unlocked, she yanked it open and stepped inside where Dad was still at the sink. "You ruined my effing life!" I knew I had to do something. I tried to get over there and stop her as Dad said, "Put that down right now." I ran towards them, but before I could get there, she slammed the bathroom door shut, locking it. I heard Dad yell, "Jamie, stop!" But she was still screaming at him, saying she should have done this years ago. I started banging on the door, saying, "Please, Jamie, don't hurt Dad!" My face completely covered in tears. I heard them fighting, physically. They were pushing each other, and I had to call the police. I ran back to my room, still hearing my sister yelling, "Let go!" through the walls. I grabbed my phone, my fingers shaking so much I could barely dial 911 as I heard Dad cry out in pain. I shouted, "Please! My sister is trying to kill my dad!" into my phone and kept trying to get the door open. "Please come quick! My sister has a knife! She's trying to kill my dad!" The dispatcher kept asking questions, but I couldn't focus on anything. Then came this massive crash, like someone had fallen hard, and I heard something smash. My dad grunted hard, and I heard a huge crash as something hit the floor. Everything went silent as I heard the police dispatcher saying, "Hello? Are you there? Can you hear me?" I sat there crying, knowing I'd never see my dad again. But just as I reached for the handle, the lock clicked. I stumbled backward, waiting to see my sister walk out, certain I was about to be next after Dad. But when the door opened, I wiped away my tears to see Jamie laying on the floor and Dad walk out exhausted. He just hugged me and held me as the police finally got there.